this question we have 5 important principles, right? Now the first principle says that we have a fundamental right to freedom of expression as well as freedom not to express ourselves. Principle 2 explains to us that the fundamental right to freedom of expression, it also includes the freedom to decide the content of expression. Principle 3 explains to us that the fundamental right to freedom of expression does not extend to the right to realize the objectives of such an expression. Principle 4 explains to us that the fundamental rights are applicable only to the laws which are made by or administrative actions of the state and do not apply to actions of private persons. Principle 5 explains to us that any law which is in contravention of the fundamental rights is void, unconstitutional, and therefore it cannot bind any person. Now the facts in the present question are: MDTV is a private news channel which engaged Summer as a newsreader in politics and defense analysis category. The employment contract provided that any question which is asked by Summer regarding the defense procurement has to be approved by the editor-in-chief. This was in view of the fact that 50% of the advertisement collection of MDTV was through defense suppliers, right? So, which of the statements can most reasonably be inferred by application of the above stated principles to the facts of the case, right? So, in this question, the correct answer is C. That is, Summer cannot claim freedom of expression against MDTV, and the contract shall be binding even though his freedom of expression is restricted. Now, the reason why C is the correct answer is, if we read the principles properly, we get to know that the employment contract is a private action, and therefore, against it, restriction or violation of fundamental right cannot be claimed, right? So, we need to apply principle number 4 over here, which provides that the fundamental rights are applicable only to the laws which are made by the administrative actions of the state and do not apply to the actions of the private persons. Therefore, the correct answer is C.